Working? Oh, here's the background. There. Oh. Hello, boys and girls. I'm making the music. I am becoming the music man. I need less. Please do not call me kitten on stream. Cat, can you hear this, my boy? Is that all good on stream? Louder than me? Hello? No, okay. Thank you, me. That's very kind of you. Bite me, your boy, your fault for giving me a Twitch. Well, I have a standard to hold. To say, Jed, shall join us in but a moment. He is busy being cringe. So, haha, you got held up by Automod. Right. Oh, pardon me. Right. Well, while we await Jed, what I'm gonna do for background is Niku Niku, but really quietly. Right. How quiet is that? Even do it. I'm making music. Right, there you go. I'm making a battle theme for a thing I'm doing. To say, I can control this from my mobile device. Good. Serve. Paused. What? Cartoon. I'm making a cartoon. Yeah. There you go. What I've got so far. Yes. It is a marvelous little machine that is playing that beautiful song I have made. But the idea is this is going to be the intro. Then it's when it gets to this bit here, goes into the second part of the song. So now it's just a case of finding what sound we like best. So if we go over here, actually no, okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh crap. Everything's falling apart. Damn it. Oh, I got like just stream. But anyway. What's this? Right. If I keep playing this, we do over here. We can change the sound. This is a case of finding out what we want. The thing. Have. There. But first things first, I want to actually figure out what we're doing next. So for this first bit, the main these notes here. I'd make it the main first bit. So in order to make it sound good, you have to use the similar notes. Yeah, I know fuck all about music making. Me shitting out of my arse, basically. About things I'm supposed to say. Oh. What is Jed doing? Pompous fool is keeping me waiting. Right. Is everything good on stream? Are we all still running? And stream can die. Right. Everything's up and running. Well, while I wait for Jed, start working on the second melody. I'm gonna put my jumper on. I feel a bit cold, boy. This is big stinky jumper on, guys. Rob's chin most curiously. I'm in my big jumper now. What's a boy to do? My brain needs a bit of a scratching. Oh. Damn it. Everyone I know is not here. Feels I've chosen a day where everyone's dead. Hmm. Edge. Oh, there we go. I'm figuring it out. My brains are tinkering. Feel the cogs in my brain turning. Hmm. Oh. Ooh, hold on. Hmm. My brain's scratching, I can feel it. Something's turning up there. Hmm. Uh, my brain's cogging. Um, brains are scratching. I've got an idea. Go for the ultimate earthbound sound effect. Ah! Oh, I want it all. There we go. Like that. Hmm. This is the process of just throwing shit at the wall until something sticks, my boy. We're gonna be here for a while. Roundy! Are you trying to call me? Hello!
Oh,
What are you doing here?
I'm gaming.
Right, let me share my screen with you.
I see my little PNG guy going up your screen.
He arrives. Right, go live. Right, my boy. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
You hear it?
Yes.
Right, so again, this is what I got so far. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
My idea with it, my boy, is this is like the opening bit, and then it's gonna go to like the kind of like the you know that Forest Frenzy battle theme from Amori.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind
Yeah.
of try to go. That's why I want to try to go for it. That's the kind of quirk that's gonna be in this area, that kind of quirkiness.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of figuring out right now what notes to do. Because the ones that make up the first bit is yeah. So my idea I think I've got so far is like oh, that worked.
I'm sending a PNG your way.
Oh no.
There he goes.
No. Oh, I had it done. Oh, there we go. I like that. Yeah, there we go. How does that sound to you, my boy?
Mhm. Silly.
Rummage mug. So, what notes are these? Ooh. Right. Let's add these bad boys in, Jed.
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna give you a stop tour of this program because think this would help you with your music, my boy. So, what we have here is our main MIDI area, which I'm sure you're familiar with your thing.
Yes.
However, the difference between what I use in that thing, besides this, which is basically a zoomed out version of this, I have something called sound font. boy.
Yes.
So you know how you can choose instruments in yours.
Mm-hmm.
On mine, what I do is I go online and I download a sound font. The emote they do show
my
on
God.
screen. Oh my god, I forgot. But yeah, I can use any of these sound effects in these collections of audio. If I go in here, I got
Is that like a baby crying?
I think there is a baby one. This is from
This is vocoder the baby.
baby voice. Right, like Funkin' Bro.
Real.
Wow. Wowzers. There's quite a few. There's like a really weird one up here. Bro. Got tased. What else is there? Here? The burp sound effect, I think. Yeah, the burp. On. There's music to my ears, boy.
Pause.
Eh. What's on here? The wah. Yeah,
He's going really fast. He bounced. He ricocheted.
Oh. Yeah, do you ever just...
I do.
Wow. Man. No. No, you can't go boah.
Wow.
Yet, how do you come up with your melodies and your song?
I listen to other creators and then I like steal but not.
So that's kind of what I do. I like my... Because you know his first chords, his first bit here.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the chords in... There was like an Amori boss battle in the console version. Because there's a boss rush. And a console exclusive was you battle against your party. So like Hero, Kill and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I think the way that one went, there was like a section in it that went like... That was like... I stole the chords, Jed. I'm gonna go for cat meow. Go for this is a Yumi Catboy theme. Right. Well, anyway, let's actually put this in. POV, you crash in the M9. Cause a pile up, everyone's angry at you. Mom. Right, Ah. Bum. I think you'd do good at this, Chad, because you can download a bunch of. You can download something called VSTs.
Yeah.
And you remember that 8-bit thing I showed you?
Mm.
So it's kind of like that. You get like it's kind of like a sound font, but you can edit how the sound is.
Yeah.
So you can basically just throw up.
No, I coughed.
It's not like you throw up. Jed is dead, everyone. Yeah. You can probably find a decent synthwave on it. I think it's a bit too fast. Jed, it's too fast, I tell you. Why didn't you tell me it was too fast?
I'm sorry.
Jed has been banned from the firework event. Do be on there. And I forget. The bad thing about me, I'm really bad at remembering how actual music works. The only way I remember it is how many like cubes. Wait, hold on, I have to do a bit of devious pranking. One problem about this program though is that it works in like blocks.
Yeah.
If you see up here, it's like you can't move it around freely. It has to go in these specific boxes, which is kind of helpful. But at the same time, when you're trying to add like specific sound effects in certain places,
Yeah.
do that and then there we go. Did you see that anime thing? Simpsons did it recently.
No.
They did a parody of Death Note.
Oh God.
It was surprisingly decent actually, the animation at least. Ooh. Because my brother was on about it. Oh yeah, speaking of which, did you find anything good on Crunchyroll to watch?
I've not activated it yet, but
Oh. I mean, that's probably for the best actually. Wait until you find something. Because I think one of the few animes I've watched was this thing called Another. And
Yeah.
you know Final Destination?
Yeah.
And like Corpse Party. There's like a mix of those two.
Mm.
Because it was basically like a high school kind of a deal, as per usual of anime.
Yeah.
But what it was is I think they got like sent to, because it was like Corpse Party. We got like either the school was like cursed or they got sent to like a parallel dimension of their curse, their school even.
Yeah.
And what it was, they ended up like dying in like horrible way, like killing each other in horrible ways, I think.
Mm.
But yeah, I was like, I think that, and then like, I remember because me and my brother, we used to like, he used to put like anime on all the time. He was really into it when he was like,
Yeah.
in the old house when I shared a house, shared a room with him. But where's this going? I feel like that's going a bit too fast. Do this, bring that there. Let's see how it sounds with this. Hmm. think it's too slow. But yeah, one of the first animes I watched, I guess, it was like this show. I guess it was like kind of like it says like dealing like purgatory, I think.
Yeah.
It's like I think the law was when you died, you basically got sent to like a soul kind of a deal, where
Yeah.
like you'd have to like pass a soul place with like other people, see if you were like worthy of being reborn or going to hell.
Oh yeah.
And the only thing I remember from it was there was like a scene where someone was like, you know, that's bad. But there's a scene where someone's like clinging on for like dear life, like by someone else's hand when they're about to fall into like a pit of spikes. There's like big cartoon spikes and everything. And the only thing I remember was they fell onto it, and it turns out it was like a bouncy castle.
Oh, All Quiet on the Western Front remastered is out.
Oh yeah, I really want to watch it. Did you see Renegades video on the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Most of the animes on Netflix either just stuck or are like mid.
Did I tell you about how I guessed the ending to the IRL version of Death Note?
No?
Okay, so it was me, my brother, and me, my brother, and my cousin, and we was all at my old house
Yeah.
in me and my brother's room,
Mm.
and we put on this thing because they were really into anime, and I'm not sure how it is in the anime, but the main character eventually finds a girl who also has like a Death Note. And what ends up happening, what I assumed happened, because like the girl was like really crazy,
Yeah.
like laughing and like the fucking stereotypical like yandere kind of a deal. But I had a theory that they would end up like she would end up like trying to kill him, but end up killing herself. I said that as like a joke. I said like, oh,
And
I said,
that happened.
what? So it was really weird because I said, oh, she's gonna like, I think, because you know how like how people they foreshadow shit in films, like where they show like a place that like the character's going to die at later.
Yeah.
They kept showing like really high up places. I didn't think it had. I didn't think it was even foreshadowing. I think it was just casually showing them. So I made a joke like, oh, she's gonna fall off one of those. End of the movie, she falls off a fucking out of a fucking merry-go-round.
Yeah, it was the Ferris wheel, right?
Yeah, Ferris wheel. Oh yeah, Ferris wheel.
And yeah, I remember that.
That's like the only part of that film I can remember. It was that bad.
I think the first thing, like the first anime I kind of watched was Akira.
What's Akira?
It's basically just like a cyberpunk-ish anime, and
Oh, I remember. It's ringing a bell. Fucking. No, I've lost it. Oh, fucking hell. I've been hiccuping a lot.
but basically it's set like in 2019,
Mm.
and I think it's like a biker gang, like the leader of a biker gang, and he like requires telekinetic abilities after like an accident when racing or something,
Yeah.
and then he like gains really powerful stuff, and he can threaten like entire military regimes
Yeah.
and everything, and he like causes chaos and rebellion in the city.
I see.
For some reason, it's set in 2019, but I think it was made in 1991.
I mean, it's like Back to the Future.
Mm.
That's the one thing that I've always liked about movies and shit. It's just like seeing like what, like old movies, sci-fi movies had like what was gonna happen like 2020.
Ghost in the Shell was really good as well.
Ghost in the Shell. Did they make that into like a movie?
Yeah, I think they did. I
Uh,
think Ghost in the Shell is a movie.
yeah, wasn't it like a robot? A robot girl or something?
Yeah, it follows like a robot girl.
I'm learning, Jet. I know it. I knew it. It's like, did you ever watch that Akira Battle Angel thing?
Akira Battle Angel? Oh, yeah.
That really one with like
Yeah, I remember that one.
say I think the only thing I remember from that trailer was like it looked really freaky. Cause it's like as I was going about last night when my brain wasn't working properly. It's like I can't get this bit to sound right. It sounds either too slow or too fast.
I've got The Odd Ones Out made a Netflix show.
Oh yeah, that's what's confused me.
Yeah, I just found it.
I wonder is it any good?
I have no idea.
Actually, I think
It's
he
rated-
I think he uploaded it on like the first episode onto his YouTube. You should watch it.
It's got 4.7 on Trustpilot.
What's Trustpilot?
It's just a review site.
Ah, I see. I mean, I remember seeing people like saying it was okay on Twitter, but then again, it is Twitter.
Oh wait, I don't think this is the right one. I don't think this is the right thing. Okay, oddballs. Audience score 87%.
See, that's well, okay, that's not so bad then. Vanny's been working on it for like years. Like I think
Yeah.
said in the video he was like working on it for like at least like 4 years at this point.
I think a lot of these though are odd one out shills.
Wouldn't surprise. I can say it's probably just like kids who are into his stuff.
But the ones that aren't is I think they're doing pretty well.
Hmm. Well, I mean, it didn't look bad.
It definitely looks like I think it's an alright show, but it definitely
It's a bit.
I think it will be like the best show in like when you were like 10.
I think the thing for me is a bit jarring. It's like because it's like having celebrities in video games or whatever. It's just a bit jarring seeing him on like Netflix and shit.
Yeah.
So it kind of takes you out of it. Like, oh my god. But speaking of like people voice acting, did you see the Italian guy for Mario?
Yeah.
How he's like everyone was like dunking Chris Pratt. Like,
It was the French guy actually.
oh yeah,
No,
I
no.
thought I could have sworn it. Okay, yeah, it's French guy. My brain's.
Yeah, it was like the French guy.
I still think they should have got the main voice actors.
Mm.
Because like he's shown, there's like videos of him going around where like he has spoken in 4 sentences before.
Yeah.
I remember Thomas fucking like really jarred me because he was you know when it first came out he was like, oh yeah, Chris Pratt Mario kind of works.
Yeah.
I messaged him like a week ago or so. I said, oh yeah, so I basically mentioned like Chris Pratt Mario again.
Yeah.
He goes, oh yeah, I hate it. I was like, oh my god.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. It's just like
It's
mid.
just, I say, it's just Chris Pratt talking.
Yeah.
That was my complaint with it. I just didn't think
It,
it doesn't sound like.
in the time, because he like, do you remember like the video where he, like before it came out, he said this is gonna be an accent you've never heard of before, and
Hmm,
it's
it
gonna be
was.
like nothing I've seen, essentially it was, but just not in a good way.
It was like it was like he slightly, a very very slightly Boston accent. That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, this song.
It was very weird. But if I'm gonna get into anime, I'm never gonna do like the main ones that like everyone is on about and stuff like that. And
I
the
think
ones with like all the edits as well on like YouTube Shorts and shit. I'm not getting into those.
one thing I think I wanna check out Lupin. I'm not sure if you've seen
Lupin.
that. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember Lupin.
they made like 3D movie. It looks really good. Okay, what if I? Okay, we're going into levels I don't like. I have to cut this down into billions and billions of bits.
But the main ones that I'm just not gonna get into is stuff like Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I'm not getting into those.
I don't blame you.
Also, I'm not getting into the ones that are just blatant porn material because there's
Oh,
like tons.
oh yeah, that was what I was thinking. Okay, so you know when I was mentioning that my brother would put on anime,
Yeah.
he put on like High School DxD in front of me.
Oh no.
Yeah, that thing was basically porn material.
Yeah.
That's the one problem about sharing a brother, sharing a room with your fucking like 15-year-old brother at that time. I saw things a boy shouldn't. No boy should see what I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, okay, I think I figured it out. Yippee!
But there's stuff like Seraph on of the end,
What's that?
and it's like an anime show, but it's just blatant, you know.
My brother was showing me this one anime called Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
I think that looks pretty good. Oh, have you seen that video of so there's like an anime.
Yeah.
Don't remember what it's called, but it's about like some bloke and like this space girl. I don't know. But someone the British dub is like fucking really, especially full on British, because the main guy is like fucking, "I love, what the fuck you think you're doing?" And there's a fucking, he was showing me a bunch of clips of it, and there was a fucking scene where like a bunch of mobsters kidnap him, and like the car like just zooms backwards cartoonishly, like picks him up and throws him in, and he goes, "Oh, I didn't order a cab." I have to show you it later. It's really funny.
Well, I didn't order a cab.
Have you ever seen that one anime where like, I think like the Japanese company who made it went under, and they gave the rights to this like random ass British American company, and so what they proceeded to do was like bastardize it basically,
Oh god.
and it sounds like a fan dub basically, because I'm not sure what it's. Pardon?
Because of how like bad it is, like the voice acting.
No, the other thing's fine. It's literally they just change over writing, so it's like bad lip sync where like they basically change what the characters are saying. I'm not sure if you've ever seen like the Sonic fan dubs, but it's basically like that.
Yeah. Oh no.
So, but like an official anime. So the official English dub of this anime is completely different because it's like I don't know the original scene, but it's basically a scene where like, this woman is talking about her boyfriend who's turned into a cat. They said,
Yeah.
"I wish we could get out, but if only you weren't black." And then
Oh no.
the cat has like a really stereotypical like black guy voice, and then everyone just like stares at her. That's like the one problem she has with the fucking cat.
I really like a show called Ash vs Evil Dead.
Was that?
It's like So have you ever seen like the original Evil Dead?
No.
It was like the thing that Dead Meat covered, essentially. But do you? I think
Things.
I think. But have you ever heard of Ash Williams, like the horror protagonist?
No.
He's the guy with the chainsaw hand.
Oh, maybe yeah, actually.
Yeah, his name is Ash Williams. But basically, they made like a show, um, and it's called Ash versus Evil Dead, and it perfectly mixed comedy with horror, and it's amazing. And there's just like downright insane stuff.
That's kind of like reminds me of like Chainsaw Man because I think my brother's on about.
It, there is a part where it's basically is Chainsaw Man,
I know.
because
I need to get into
like
Chainsaw Man.
the Necronomicon summons like this like skyscraper tall demon, and it starts wreaking havoc on everyone and stuff. And what Ash Williams does is he gets in the tank and he draws the creature's attention, and the creature picks him up, and then he like fires the tank while it's in his hand,
Oh my god.
uh, and then he like jumps out and something and like blows its head off with a shotgun in his hand.
It's like something from like the TF2 comics.
Yeah, it kind of is. But there's some hilarious things because people get transformed into demons,
Hmm.
and there's uh, have you ever seen those like com- things people do in comedy where it's like an old woman who has like the nastiest mouth like
Yeah.
ever? Yeah, they did that with like the demon where they might possess like an old woman, like
Hmm.
an old granny. And it was like, shut the fuck up, you cunt! It's just like trying to kill him.
Yeah. Reminds
And
me of
I
like,
think,
like
yeah,
Boondock or something.
there
Boondocks.
was. I think there was like another possessed in like a high school mascot costume,
Yeah.
and the guy could barely see, so he was like just trying to kill Ash, but he couldn't, and he kept missing because he could barely see in the costume.
Oh no.
It was really funny.
Have you seen that speaking of like slasher movies, that fucking that was that one based off like the Banana Splits. The Banana Splits movie. Have you seen that?
Yeah, the Banana Splits movie I have.
Wasn't that like supposed to be like the original Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
I don't think so.
No, because what it was, I think like I think it was rumored. I think it was definitely inspired because what happened was I think Scott Cawthon went to like Warner Bros. They made the movie.
Yeah.
No, then he does best and decided to scrap it and go for another company. But I think everyone was theorizing that maybe the Banana Splits movie was supposed to be the FNAF movie.
Wouldn't surprise me. But I love stuff like that.
Hmm.
There's Willy's Wonderland.
Did you see? Have you ever heard of that one slasher film where it's literally just like a tire?
A tire?
But I'm pretty sure there's a slasher film where it's just a tire going around and hitting people into things and like somehow killing shit. There was a slasher movie where it was just a fallen car, like a haunted, possessed car.
There was one oh yeah, I know. But there was one called Benny Loves You, and it was the funniest thing ever to me. It's like one of those things where it's like cheap and but they're
Hmm.
self-aware, and it's like really funny to watch with friends.
Oh, I like it. I love those kind of movies.
I think the person who made it was literally just like a middle-aged father. Oh, I'll be right back. essentially the guy who made it was just like a middle-aged father with his family, and it turned out really well. It was really good actually.
I'm pretty sure there was like a an official movie that like it was shot by a bunch of like college kids on like their iPhone. That went really well.
I think I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember.
Me neither. I remember something like it. But yeah, what were we saying?
Oh, there was a little thing. Yeah, called Psycho Gorman.
It's
It's like
Psycho what man?
Psycho Gorman.
Gorman.
It's the craziest thing ever.
Okay, go on.
So essentially, there's like this alien who's enslaved by this race, but then he becomes a god somehow. I don't remember. And he destroys their race, and then he finds Earth, and he goes to kill Earth. But then he like goes next to this little girl and little boy who like somehow changes his entire personality, and it's really funny because he's like got the dirtiest mouth, but he can't do anything.
Oh no.
And all of his friends come, he's got to fight all of his friends as well because they betray him, and it's like, you bastards.
That sounds like something out like fucking Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
It's the craziest thing.
If I ever made it, because like
I remember the plot.
okay, here we
So
go.
basically, I think what it was is they find a gem which can control him, and so he's basically just stuck doing their commands, essentially like a little girl's commands. And it's like this evil being, and they dress him up in all sorts of costumes. So while he's like trying to kill everyone, he's like wearing a cowboy hat, and he's like, he looks really crazy, but he's just, it's really funny. I'll have to show you it later.
I think on top of like mind control movies, there was like a wicked fucked up like, so you know like movies that go like straight to TV and how they're always kind of weird, like bad. There was everything's breaking, but yeah, there was this one movie that went straight to
Went straight to DVD.
yeah, and it was about this girl who like finds this app on her phone like make like I think it was this like
Oh,
dog training thing.
Is it Countdown? I think
Maybe.
that's what it's called. Yeah, Countdown.
Yeah,
Like he finds like an app on her phone,
yeah.
and he's timed.
Maybe it might be that. The Cave Johnson Mass Effect. Wow. But if it's not the one I'm talking about, but the plot was, it was basically so this teenage girl finds this thing, and ends up doing like a bunch of like shit to like it can basically control boys.
Oh no.
So it doesn't show anything too crazy, but obviously since it's like a fucking kids movie, they just decided to go, oh, the boys are kissing each other or whatever, like doing yoga. But there's like one scene where she uses it to basically force a boy to like kiss her, and obviously that has very bizarre connotations when you think about it.
I don't watch those sort of stuff.
Oh, I don't watch it. I saw it on YouTube.
Oh no.
But that was oh. Speaking of those movies, there's one movie that was really like a really fucked up moment in it. So it was like I think it was basically the plot was this girl was a mermaid.
Yeah.
Like her family was mermaids and everything. But so the opening of the movie is like a monologue of her talking about the ocean. And it's I think they didn't think about what she was saying because she goes, I've always loved the water, but I've never been able to go into it for too long. So like the guy who's reviewing it's like, what do you mean? Have you've never got a bath before? And it's kind of confirmed that she hasn't, because later in the movie she has a bath, and she starts growing like a tail, like a mermaid tail.
Oh god.
But it's really fucked up because they show like her legs fusing together.
Oh.
It's obviously like a kids movie, so it's nothing like too grotesque, but it's still really freaky. So she runs out the thing, and that's when it's revealed she's like basically a mermaid. Like every woman in this like seaside town is a mermaid,
No.
and for some reason, these like big burly men are like dedicated. Are like are also in this town where they're dedicated just to killing fucking all the mermaids for their blood. Apparently the blood has healing properties, which when you think about it is kind of justified, because it's like if they're not gonna give up their blood when they could be saving like cancer patients with it.
Yeah.
I mean, not killing them obviously, but I like do a blood trial every now and then.
There was this really. Hold on. I'll be right back
Oh my god, bro.
in like 1 second.
Let's see how it sounds, boy. I am now Mega version 2. I'm very proud of you.
But yeah, there was this really fucked up movie, and it's like really gory, but it like has a decent story. Um,
Yeah.
there's this like underground organization which kidnaps people, and they like torture them to the point of death, but not quite, so they can like see what's on the other side of death. Essentially,
Yeah.
so they like the very edge, like but it's like very gory. And after this girl like escapes confinement, she just goes to this family's home where there's like wife, 2 kids, and a husband, right? Just enjoying breakfast. And then she just comes in with a shotgun and kills them
Oh
all.
my god.
The children. And just blows off their heads.
The show?
Yeah, it doesn't pull any punches.
Christ
And then she
almighty.
and then she kills herself, but then I'll be right back.
Oh my god, bro. Let's see if it sounds. Hmm. Oh. I'm texting my friend. Screen. Yes. Okay, hold on. If I bring this down there, and I bring this up here. Oh.
For the rest of the stream, I will not be leaving.
You
I can assure
sure?
you. Yes.
Are you
Well,
absolutely 1 billion% sure?
yes. So, where was I? Okay, so after she kills this whole family, her friend, who was also kidnapped, comes in to like comfort her and everything,
Yeah.
and they go out to the back garden, and then she just pulls the shotgun on her head, and then she just shoots. She kills herself,
Oh my
and then the
god.
friend is left alone. And then the organization comes, obviously,
Yeah.
to the family's house, and they find the friend, and so they kidnap her friend,
Ah.
and she's tortured on, like brutally tortured, to the point of that by the end of the movie, they like skin her alive, like all of her skin, and they show it. But then they like reach the point between life and death, and they like see into heaven,
Hmm.
and this is the bit that kind of made me laugh. After they confirmed that heaven was sort of real, the one because the organization like leader was there as well, and it was just this elderly woman. So after they find out heaven is real, the elderly woman just pulls out a gun and kills herself,
Oh my god.
and that's the end of the movie. So yeah, no happy endings there.
Wow. What a happy day. Wait, I thought you did. I thought you didn't get to go to heaven if you killed yourself. I think that's was like Harry's had to stop people from killing themselves in like the fucking Victorian times.
I didn't really know what it was. It, they called it heaven, but it wasn't really.
I think I remember
I-
seeing a trailer for that. But there's also like a similar film, not nearly as gory.
Yeah.
It was kind of like there's this. Oh, this is just basically this dude. That's like in his company are trying to see what's after like life, and I think they eventually managed to get it to work. But the guy's son, who's like the main character of the movie, he's like a whole bunch of regrets. Because I think he has regrets. I'm not sure. So like he finds this woman on the beach, and she ends up,
Oh, I know what movie you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah. So like she's like about to kill herself, like by going into the ocean and drowning. But then like he just starts talking to her. She kind of stops her from dying, and like I think she ends up in. I think isn't it like she dies, and then that's how.
She's used on the experiment.
Yeah, she's using the
to see what's
experiment
in heaven.
just to like
But
see what's there.
I think essentially what happened is they discover heaven like kind of exists. They discovered that the afterlife exists and that the consciousness goes somewhere.
Hmm.
So suicide rates have like skyrocketed around
Oh
the
yeah,
world.
yeah.
And like everything is practically empty. But essentially he like stops her from killing herself at the beginning. Then they become like husband and wife after like a couple years.
Like our best friends.
Then his father uses her on the experiment to see where the consciousness goes. And then I think he kills herself. He kills himself, I mean.
Yeah.
And the reason she wanted to kill herself was because her son drowned in the ocean.
Ah, so it's like poetic death.
Yeah, so her son drowned in the ocean. She wanted to kill herself, but the guy talked to her and convinced her not to. Then she died anyway in the experiment.
Oh my god.
And then he kills himself, I think. But then life loops,
Yeah, I thought
and
it.
then
Isn't it like you end up?
I think it's you relive your biggest regrets, but you can change them
Yeah, I thought it was that
into
you relive your entire life until eventually you finish. You don't have any regrets.
yeah. And
Um.
you can like I think it's like you go relive the scenarios that you regret and you can change them. And essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember. I think that was it. Like you would.
Yeah, I remember seeing a video on that.
That's what I think. That's what I saw as well. Speaking of movie, you know like the weird like Korean movies.
Oh yeah, like the weird but like really good Korean movies.
Hmm. There was this one movie where it's kind of like a Saw kind of a deal.
Yeah.
So what it was like I think it was just a bunch of kids normally at school, and then suddenly one of those like good luck heads came to life,
Yeah.
and I think
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
like
Yeah.
and it was kind of like a Squid Game, like you had to it was like a bunch of childhood games. So you play
Yeah.
like fucking red light, green light.
There was one in like the gym where there was like this giant statue and they need to beat it at this
Yeah, yeah,
game, I think.
yeah. Like you had to like take the bell off. No, like
Yeah.
take the bell and put it through a hoop. I think on the cat's thing.
Yeah.
But like what ended up happening was like you get like squashed by the cat.
Yeah.
That kind of fucked me up. I'm like, oh my god, that's fucking brutal.
um I forgot what, there was like a Korean movie where it's like everything's normal, but then this, I think to give you like one scene that was really effective. So it's like it takes place outside of the police station in the middle of the day, sunny weather, and then
Is
there's
this
like
the one
these
you was on
two.
about where like a bomb lands in like Sheffield or something?
No, it's a Korean movie.
Oh, I thought it was also Korean.
But essentially, what happens is, so there's these two deputies just standing outside getting ready for the day, you know, to like work as a policeman, and then like the one of them just pulls out a gun and kills the other in cold blood,
Jesus
and then it
Christ.
and then it just cuts to the murder scene of like it all in one shot. It's really good.
I think the most fucked
It's
up.
hard.
Oh, you go.
It's hard to explain what it really was. There was like this other one where I think it was like the main character living his everyday life as well.
Hmm.
It's the same movie, I think, but essentially, um, like every day he comes to his wife who has like a mental disorder, and she like forgets that something happens. So like the washing machine is on all of the time, and it drives him crazy. But
Yeah.
eventually, in like one thing, he just comes home and he sees her hanging,
Oh my god.
like hanging. She like killed herself, but then while he's on the floor, like devastated and crying, he looks up and it's she's just standing there looking at him weirdly, and it's like he
Fuck.
had no idea what happened.
So it's like. So is it just the like? I don't know. I don't know how to explain that one. What's like the weirdest movie you've come across? Like on like ever? Cause I'm trying to think of even if you're not watched it, like you just like watch a video on or whatever. Trying to think of mine.
Probably Food Fight for me.
Fucking food fight. Yeah, that's a really weird movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why they had a giant orgy at the end. That's my question.
Mm.
That feels like one of like a movie like the fucking weird kid at school would make.
Mm.
Like I don't know. It feels very 2016. Oh, I like that actually. I think.
Oh yeah, the movie I was talking about, the Korean movie, was called Cure.
God.
And essentially it was like uncanny take on like um mental health sort of thing, I think.
Yeah.
And it's like the scariest
Oh, your turn.
non-horror movie.
I think this.
Like this, yeah, it's the scariest non-horror movie.
Trying to think of what my scariest non-horror movie experience would be. I don't watch a lot of movies. I just realized. I think the one moment of a movie that really stuck with me as a kid for some reason was, you know, Scary Movie.
Oh yeah, the scary movie. I
Um,
remember.
but for some reason, the one thing that stuck with me from that movie was a scene where it's a post-credit scene, I believe, where it's
Yeah.
like, I think it's parodying this guy who was acting kind of crazy in a talk show.
Mm.
But what he did is like he broke these women's hands, like rotating them a whole bunch, and they kept like turning and like rotating in her, like her hands just kept rotating on her arms. She was screaming, and like I remember seeing that when I was like 7, and it fucked me up. I was like, what the fuck? That's fucked up.
Oh yeah, one of the other films that kind of fucked me up was forgot Doctor Sleep. Doctor Sleep.
Keep going on about that. What's it about?
It's like the sequel to The Shining,
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't keep
and
forgetting that.
follows.
I swear we've talked about the same movie 3 times, and every time going, oh, what's that about?
But essentially, it's just like it follows like the life of Danny, the guy, the child in the first movie,
Hmm.
and it follows how he gets into a drunken state, inadvertently causes the death of a mother and her baby by leaving them to like starve and not paying them money and taking their money.
Oh my god.
And then it follows like his kind of recovery. He gets to work in like a mental hospital
Hmm.
and to comfort people on their deathbed, and that's where Doctor Sleep comes from.
Oh.
And then there was like a side story that is followed throughout the movie, which are basically the main villains. And essentially, they're like a group of people like him, but they feed on the Shining, which is like the magical thing, essentially,
Yeah.
like the psychic thing. They feed on it to get like eternal life. And there's like one scene where they lure like a 10-year-old kid
Oh my god.
to their compound. What? And like they kill him all on screen. Like they stab him multiple times and make him scream in
Fucking hell.
pain. Because the more pain they feel, the more shine they get.
Yeah.
And those they kill multiple kids in the movie, like the group.
Jesus.
But there was also like the process of the people dying if they're like mortally wounded, and it's really really freaky.
Well, that's what always kind of fucked me up. Not like so much for death, just when like it's a slow death.
Yeah, it's always a slow death, but it's like the way they do it is really freaky, and they like fade. So essentially, it's basically they just like phase between human and like zombie looking, and like they can't scream, and then they just turn to dust, and then the others in the group eat that dust to stay alive.
My god.
And yeah, there's also this one scene where the leader of the group goes after a girl, another girl who also has shine. But
Yeah.
what she does is she uses it as a trap. So so the woman, the leader of the group, goes to look into her mind and memories to find her location. And what she does is, um, she like the the mind and the memories are framed as like folders, like and do you know those like drawers with all the folders
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff?
like
It's like
fire cabinets.
yeah, it's an entire wall of them, and when she goes looking in, the file cabinet closes, and the girl that she's trying to kill, like replaces herself with like a faceless like person
Yeah.
as like her worst nightmare.
Oh
And
god.
then what the woman has to do, that's got her fingers in trapped in the file cabinet, is she has to pry herself out, and it rips off all the skin on her fingers.
Oh.
Yeah, it's freaky, but it's a really good movie actually.
Say, I think the closest thing that I remember something like that was, I think I always told you about this, but that anime where like the woman had to like cut off, like basically like pry off her fingernails for some
Oh
reason.
yeah, yeah, that one. Oh god.
Mm. Did you ever watch Final Destination as a kid?
Yeah, I did actually. I watched
Oh.
all of them.
Yeah, so did I. What was the one death that stuck to you most from that movie?
Um, it was like the one where this guy gets like half decapped by the piece of metal,
What?
like from the train in the first movie.
Oh yeah. I think that's where my fucking like fascination of train crashes came from. Like the ending scene of that movie.
Also, the last movie was really scary as well
Hmm.
because it's basically at the end it's revealed as a prequel to the first movie.
Oh yeah,
And
like where he gets on the plane, doesn't he?
And yeah, they get onto the plane, they see the main characters of the first movie freak out, and then they realize what happened, but they can't get off now, and they just have to await their death as they're like panicking.
Oh god.
And like um the plane like gets blown up right next to them, and it opens a hole, and the woman is like sucked out and split in half by the back wing
Oh my god.
and gets sent flying. And then his face, and then the guy's face is like burnt to a crisp before like the plane explodes.
Oh yeah, I remember that scene.
Yeah.
I think thinking back to the scene that messed with me the most.
Wasn't it the sauna?
Yeah, it's the sauna.
Yeah,
That one
you
fu-
told me that.
Yeah, that one freaked me out. I think
Oh,
another
the other
scene.
one that got me. I think the other one that got me was the eye laser surgery scene.
Oh yeah, that one.
I can't do stuff with eyes. I really can't. And it was just hard to watch.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, I think another scene that fucked me up with that movie was the you know the scene in the where the bridge is collapsing and that guy
Yeah.
gets covered in oil.
Mm.
That
Oh
fuck,
yeah.
that fucked me up. Cause I was imagining being in that situation.
That would. Yeah. That sucked.
Cause like you could see his skin melting off, which is what freaked me out the most.
Mm.
That's the one thing I can't do, like melting and like burning to death. Cause like there was like this really fucked up Mario fan game. It was like called Mario and the Music Box. Where like Mario basically gets into like a final destination corpse party kind of a deal in his one mansion, looking for looking for Luigi.
Yeah.
And one of the deaths was he gets burnt alive, and that freaked me out.
Oh, there was do you know the Saw movies, right?
Yeah.
It was one of the bad ones,
What,
but
Saw
it was
3D?
like, yeah, I think it was, I don't know, it was but basically this guy had to make his way through the Saw traps and stuff like that. He comes across other people, but they all die. Like,
Yeah.
I think one was his best friend, one was his co-worker, and then he got to like the last room with his wife, and then she gets sealed up in like this iron pig. I forgot what it was called.
Is it
But,
like? Oh yeah, I remember shit like that. It's like some Victorian thing where you like they have like a metal thing carved
Yeah.
in the shape of like a horse or something, and they would heat it up.
Yeah, and she's burnt alive, and they show it. It's really fucked up. As the guy's screaming,
Oh my
because
god.
what he had to do to save her, he had to like pierce hooks through his chest and like hook himself
Oh
up.
yeah, because like it was like
Because
because
he
Saw.
lied about it.
You can say Saw was pissed off because he lied about like being able to survive it.
Yeah, and so he had to like test his theory, and he nearly did it, but he failed, and it ripped off his skin, like his chest area, and he fell to the floor, and then he just couldn't like do anything as he just sat there and watched her burn.
Oh my god. If you had a Saw trap made for you, what would it be? Like, what would your crime most likely be? And what would your Saw trap be based?
Probably overeating, and it would probably be that I would.
It'd
like,
be
have-
if that scene from Matilda where you gotta eat an entire cake.
Yeah.
They should remake Matilda and have it like a Saw Jigsaw kind of situation with Miss Trunchbull.
Wait, who? What was the kid's name from Matilda?
Oh, the main kid.
No, it was like the fat kid that had to eat the cake. Bruce. His name was Bruce.
Bruce.
Bruce
Bruce.
Bogtrotter. You see, Bruce Bogtrotter, you are
Oh no, it'd be Mrs. Trunchbull. So like Bruce Trunchbull.
Bruce Trunchbull.
You fat pig. You eat too much.
As laid before you, it is a really unhealthy chocolate cake.
Full of razors, and if you don't eat it whole, I will tear this girl's pigtails off one by one.
Yeah.
To be fair, it like, probably is kind of fucked up because she like threw a girl out a window. Like,
Oh yeah.
she would have died if it wasn't for Matilda.
Wasn't Matilda the fucking movie where the poop his pants thing came from?
R-rated Matilda, Miss Trunchbull would say, "You fat twat," and you ate my cake. You fat twat, why are you so fat? I got to eat, John. It's what I do. This is Garfield, but British.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna send him.
Gonna send him?
Yep. There he goes.
Where is he?
Is he?
Oh.
Is he gonna ricochet? Is
Hey,
he gonna ricochet?
no! A Yumi Splooge. My balloon.
No.
You ever just go, "Ugh." I'm gonna put the Yumi Splooge sound effect right now.
Have some food. Have some food. Oh my god, that's big. That's huge.
That's the Yumi Splooge sound effect. Theme song. On. What's that? Like, trombone thing.
Oh my god, I can send multiple. Oh my god. Wait, actually, I wonder if I can do all of these.
You could probably just like a whole shit ton. On.
I wonder if this will work.
Wait. Whoa! Hey!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! The
I
army!
think it's breaking the stream. Mayor of Chesterfield. I have concocted a Pokemon gym outside the mayor's office. Whoa.
That was really funny.
That was kind of quirked up, bro.
Oh, I want to see how many I can do.
Right, I'm gonna make these both 2 because it's slightly offbeat of that. This is the problem with my music. It's mostly just me adjusting like ideas I come up with so they actually fit into song. I don't know if it's the same for you, Jed, where you just like sat there for like 5 minutes adjusting something.
It's It's more like I'm just kind of sat there, just like what theme I should do, like for the next part.
Oh, that was me like at the start of the stream while you were sorting it out. I was sat there like fucking. Now it's basically just me for like the first like 10 minutes of the stream. My one problem with this though, it sounds really similar to the Still Among Trees thing. So I might, for the next bit, I'm gonna try to deviate a bit. Make this a bit shorter as well. And like
I really hope this works. It's nearly done. Oh my god.
oh no.
I
Is-
can't chat. Hold on, I gotta see.
You're gonna get like fucking like banned for like text spam. hell's that? Oh my god. I can tell whenever someone sends an emoji because my computer lags for a second.
Oh my god, it's not allowing me to chat.
Did you wait, what happened? You get timed
Um,
out by Autobot or something?
No. Oh, it's in a reach character limit.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Let's see if this works.
Oh no.
I want to see if I can break your stream.
Do not break my stream.
What I might do instead of just like hyperactive stuff for the cartoon, I'm gonna do like slow pace, like stuff from Amore.
Yeah,
Sort of thing.
that's what I was going for the soundtrack anyway. Hey, here we
But
go. I think I figured it out. The first part of the song is complete, Jed. Take a listen. Then it's gonna repeat this bit again. I think I might tweak it a bit because I don't like how similar it is to the Tussle Among Trees theme. That's what I was going for, but I don't want it to be like painfully obvious. So I've just kind of that idea because I want it to be original. Damn it! Right. What notes am I playing? That's what that. Right. Why did it duplicate itself onto itself? You still there, Jed?
yes.
No piss. Jed, I buggered it.
No.
Uh. Chin of curious intent. Mm. Uh, there we go. Oh, wait a second, I'm actually like quite that. Put it here. Yes. I'm gonna change this because I don't like. Oh. Right. Then I. Right. But yeah. Can I have a question for you?
Of course.
What is your favorite piece of music you've made?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I think of music that you've made yourself. It's like listening to yourself in like a video from like 5 years ago, and it's like really hard just
Hmm.
to like bear it.
Oh, I like this actually, huh? That down. But yeah, I get what you mean, especially when it's like an older piece. Cause like when I listen to like my first few times at making music, it sounds like I die on the inside a little bit. The Chivalried.
It's like actors not being able to watch movies they're in.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
isn't like most Marvel people like not watch movies they're in? I remember like
Like,
what like
most actors don't.
well, I mean, I suppose it's a case of you already kind of know what's gonna happen.
Mm.
I try. Hmm. I like this, but it sounds very similar to that one. Do 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 do. Oh well. Who cares if it sounds familiar? Sounds good, damn it. I think that's the one thing I've always struggled with when it comes to music, is trying to get over the fact that it can sound similar to other stuff. Because, especially when I was working on some of the earlier pieces, when you're working on it, I think you definitely internalize the idea that like, oh, this sounds exactly like this other thing that someone else made. Like a lot more than like when people listen to it. I don't know if you get that with your music, Jed.
Yeah.
Considering, because like when I'm struggling with like a song, I like listen to like other music, to try to get like ideas and stuff. And like, oh, that's weird. Whoa, but yeah, it's like you want it to sound like original, and
Yeah.
I guess when you like, I guess it's kind of like with comic artists and stuff. It's like things in your brain get like re-internalized, and you kind of put them into your own projects and stuff.
Yeah.
And it can come across as like you're stealing shit when it's just literally stuff that you've heard before coming back to your brain. And I've had that problem quite a lot of my music. Ah, that sounds horrible. Wow, I'm making my own thingy. I've got so many different fucking things to use. Hammer. Another thing I think I should go is find like what sounds to use. I definitely like, because again, I don't know if you get this, but like when you're trying to find like, a really specific sound you want to like kind of emulate, and it's like trying to figure out how to do that. I spent like lots of time trying to and stuff like that. Pain in the arse. Ooh, I like this. I like Professor Layton stuff. Listen to it right now. What the heck? I don't want to start my own podcast. Yet if you had a podcast, what do you make it about?
I have no idea. We'll just be talking about random shit.
That would be cool. The Jack Rogan show. If I made up a show, it'd be like a show like covering fake conspiracy theories.
What I would do if I was you, I would like gaslight the viewers into thinking these conspiracy theories were like real. But you
It'd be like
completely make them up.
yeah, it'd be like so outlandishly fake that like it wouldn't hurt anyone, but it'd be like I'd try my hardest to push the narrative so much that everyone thinks it's real.
Yeah.
Tonight, Russia announces apples are banned in France.
Yeah.
Russian man pelts Eiffel Tower with apples, sentenced to death.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh
but-
man, I just came across the final duet song from Amori. My god.
Oh god.
I'm mentally ill. I'm mentally ill.
That game fucked me. I'm fully believe that game what caused my giant depression arc I went through for like a month or two.
The fucking soundtrack really supports it though.
Oh yeah,
That's the thing.
that's the thing. I really like the fucking soundtrack to it a lot.
Mm.
Most of my downloaded songs of soundtrack. I think, say, the music and the cutscenes as well. Those really help it. Because like there's the music where like Sunny turns into Amori. Ooh, I like that actually. I like that a lot. Okay, but yeah, I think there's like obviously the cutscene where something, not something, where Sunny is like turning into Amori for the first time, and the music for that one is like one of my favorites.
I think anything with a violin in Amori is just sad.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be it's Sunny's instrument, isn't it?
Mm.
Because that's where like the idea for like having everyone have like a specific instrument that relates to them came from. Because I thought it'd be like a really cool idea if in the music, like whenever someone's a specific character's on screen or in the scene, it'd have like that instrument. Like whenever like Ayumi's on screen, it'd be like a harmonica, and then like yours would kind of have like synth-esque sounds.
Synthesizer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
synthesizers and all that. Thomas's would probably be like, well, you know how his things like da 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 da, like and like pianos and stuff, and then Orcs would be like. I always imagined Orc kind of has like the I don't know what instrument it would be, but more like it would have like drums and like the fucking like funk like sound effects, like you know, like the radio scratch and whatnot, and all that kind of stuff.
Oh god, I just came by the
I just came.
by the fucking By Your Side from Mario 65. It really is fucking effective, the soundtrack.
Like some of my favorite ones are like from Black Space.
Yeah.
I love that kind of music so much. I like Sinking the most, I think.
It was Lexus was kind of freaky because fucking Basil kept dying in so many ways, and it was so freaking.
Yeah.
I think what really fucked me was when he got his head severed by the elevator.
Oh yeah, that was the first one I got. I think that fucked me over.
Did you have to complete all of the Black rooms?
No, you don't have to complete them. The second that red door shows up, you can go through it. But that's why I was pissed off.
I completed all of them for like a good ending because I didn't know what required a good ending.
I was kind of pissed off because I didn't go through all the doors. I didn't realize.
But a lot of it was a bit of filler, but there was a few things with Basil.
Hmm.
The one that also was really fucked with me was when you were like had to destroy the watermelons with Basil behind you, and then he just explodes.
Yeah. That kind of caught me off. I didn't have to react to that one. That one just kind of confused me, I think. I wasn't expecting it. Right, let's see if it's. Oh wait, okay, no, I know what I'm doing. Do that, bring that there, and then do that.
I think if you were gonna do like a specific like music for me, I think it would be like a "You Were Wrong, Go Back," like in terms of a more like you know the fucking. I forgot. I think it was like the Pluto thing. I don't know.
Oh, I can get it up. What, Vengeance something?
It was called "You Were Wrong, Go Back" by.
Oh, like Space Catboy. Captain Space Boy.
Yeah, that would be that.
I like that song.
Also, I can't believe Amori is rated 18. I didn't expect that.
I mean, it does have a quite heavy. I like Not So Empty House. That's one of my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Aquafire. Aquafire is also one of my. I think. Oh. Yeah, Aquafire is like one of my favorites, and Black Space, Undertow as well. I don't know. That kind of music is like I guess my kind of depression music, because it's just kind of like music that you just listen to, like go into your brain. It's a bad place to be. I like Good Morning a lot. That's quite. What is it?
I think that's what it was called. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it is called that. I'm just trying to find it. Lost Library. I like a.
Oh yeah, the Lost Library.
Just say that inspired me a little.
I also read every book because I didn't know if it was
Oh
the right thing
no, you're
to do.
supposed to. That's how you unlock the.
Oh. I was just doing it to get the good ending. I was doing like a bunch of stuff to get the good ending because I didn't know what was
The only thing you need to get the good ending,
is
the very good ending, is the.
it was like water the plants twice, wasn't it?
Yeah, you don't need to water it every time, but You definitely need to watch at least once or twice, I think. Space Boyfriend's tape. There you are. Where is it?
I like the part where Captain Space Boy is infinitely stuck in the fucking bar. Just.
Have you played the Hikikomori route?
What's that again?
It's where you just stay in bed the first day when Kel comes.
Oh, yeah, I have. It was really fun.
It was fucked, but you get to do a lot more in the Headspace world. I was gonna
Yeah.
search it because I can't remember scrolling through this playlist. Undertow, I like a lot. Headspace. You were wrong. Go back. There you go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see this. This kind of reminds. This is because this song kind of inspired that chiptune thing I made. The like. They're really proud of that actually. But yeah, the Amori OST is definitely one of my, if not my favorite. Say my favorite one, my favorite battle themes was Sulung Cheese, which is what's inspired this one quite a lot. But that was made by Bowen. I want to test something. Yeah, that's the exact same. Fuck. I did that thing where you internalize like a song, you just remake it. God damn it. Yeah, I gotta remake it. On some Graham Carter.
The fucking. Was it Memory Road? Like, is the part where you go into. Oh, is it like the.
Crossroad.
Memory Highway? I think it was.
Hmm.
That bit, where is he? But with my brain. I don't know, it just kind of made me rethink life.
Well, that's why I was gonna say that game inspired me to just keep a photo album. It's just good to have photos. I like your past. Like I say that's why I have a photo album now. I thought, fuck it, you know, in case anything does happen in the future. It'd be good to have something. Wonders melody. Questions poop. I don't know why I'm having so much. What the hell? I definitely think the I definitely want to start making actual like, music with lyrics at some point, I think. I want to go down like a Nell Ward-esque kind of style. On yeah, okay, that's it. I spent like an hour on this one bit. You can tell. You can probably tell why the OST takes forever to make. How long do you say it takes you to like work on a song?
It can either be really fast or like a long time.
Hmm. I
I
get.
think the I think the hardest part is just like, is this good enough, sort of thing.
The worst part, I think, the part I hate most is the fact that like you can work on something, you wake up the next morning and listen to it again and it sounds terrible. That's the bit I struggle with a lot, because especially in like time management, is I don't know. The bit I struggle most with, I think, is trying to get stuff to sound correct, like timings and key. Because that first bit alone took quite a lot of tinkering to get to. And that's one thing I really hope I can get better at. Just getting into like the flow of it and knowing what notes sound better good together. It's definitely something I need to look into practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this so far. But yeah, okay. Bit convoluted, but I think that's the instrument. The one thing I think is best to do is when you're coming up with like the main melody of a song is just sticking to one instrument. It's alright to like mess around when you're working on it, but I think it's just best to have like the important parts on one instrument or one sound. Then you can start worrying about like splitting it apart, you know, a bit further into it. Yeah. What do you think of this, Jed?
Very good. I was listening to it myself.
Thank you very much.
You see, silly boy, I pay attention.
No, I don't know. I get like really nervous when you go quiet because I just think you're zoning out.
Well, I kind of am, but I'm still there.
Oh yeah, I know that. I mean, like you're fucking like zonking out, should I say?
Oh yeah.
That's what I do. I feel really rude about it. I think you'll notice whenever when you're saying something and then I zone out for a second, and then I don't know what you say. I just go, yeah.
Yeah.
I usually end up figuring out what he's about anyway, but I don't know.
Dad, what would you do if you were a silly piano?
I would weep tears of joy.
In this tune?
I'd go.
Wait, it's like.
Wait, hold on. I probably. Wait, no. This would be me. This is me weeping, Jed. I'm crying. Wait, no. Wait, no. This is me weeping, Colin. Where is it? Fucking where is it? There you go. No. Oh, where is it? Fucking hell, please.
That's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the night.
No, that's what I try to do with most of my music, is make it like really catchy. Like, the thing I try to do with music is like I try to make it so like every other section is slightly different.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like, well actually I can, it depends on what I'm going for, because like in weirdcore, it's kind of a staple of it, but I don't like when songs are really repetitive. Well, most again, well, I don't know. I don't like my music being really repetitive. At least not the main melody of it.
Yeah.
I like having it, you know, so that. Oh, yeah. Into darkness, no. But I like having it so usually pretty different as it goes on. While you're aware. I'm trying to find it. It'd be like a really good. Where is it? Where is that damn sound effect? This is me crying to the song, Josh. Jed. This is not what I wanted at all. What's sleeping?
Wait, he went.
The fuck is happening here?
He's choking in his sleep.
No. Stop laughing at me.
The
No.
Muppets versus Sesame Street.
What's the fucking scream sound effect, bro? Right, I give up. I'm gonna do a bit. I was doing the scream, but I couldn't find it. Here comes
God.
explosions. Ah yes, wind. Car crashes, yay! No. This is me to you, Jed.
Whoa.
Beating the shit out of you, bro. Yeah. One thing I want to do, like, maybe for like most of the fights, like the opening scenes,
Yeah.
is have it so each one of our instruments is always playing. Because I think for Yumi, the instrument's either going to be a harmonica or a piano. Because you know how like the headspace area, it's
Yeah.
kind of like got that piano thing to it.
Mm.
But it also got this harmonica.
Yeah.
No, piss on my phone. I hate wires. Can't wait for the day everything's wireless, bro.
For fuck's sake, it's buy a wireless device. Look inside wires. I can't.
My face when. Yeah, okay. This sounds like a fucking shop. And then it repeats itself. How's this sound? Delete this one. Get it out of here. One thing I definitely want to do though is learn to make like weird core music, because especially for episode 2, my idea is that's gonna be like very weird core based, like Ina, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to learn how to get into that kind of stuff. Okay, so one thing. Okay, hang on. Zoom in. I need to pull this in. Yeah, I've lost it. Where's that gone? Yeah, I've lost it. Oh, there it is. I'm quite surprised at the little main melody I came up with though. I'm quite happy with how it came out at the end. I wasn't expecting to come up with something quite nice. Right, put that there. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Well, it's definitely gonna have to change because I don't like it repeating that suddenly. Dun. I really want to know what that little fucking. Well. Okay. My main idea for like the trailer theme was gonna be like. Yeah, you should add that to the end of all your songs.
Yippee!
If you had to like define what made your music sound like your music, what would you say it was?
Oh, no idea. Probably just synthwave. I guess. I don't know. Music. Music makes you lose control. In all honesty, I don't really know how to describe it. I think just a mix of synthwave, dark wave, and just chill wave, I guess.
Yeah, but what was it your music? What part of it gives it your little style?
I suppose how bad it is.
Well, then it's clearly not that because it sounds good, my boy. With most of my music, I try to make it sound like kind of happy and sad at the same time. That was kind of my thought process behind the main melody when I first came up with it. It's like,
Yeah.
that, so kind of like, I bet it's like the happy bit, and then it goes. I don't know. But yeah, that bit where it goes like. That bit is definitely the bad side bit. So I like that music where it's kind of got a bit of a mix of both. And obviously with this one, it's more like this is supposed to be like a kind of really bouncy song, so it goes. That's why like it kind of like bounces back, where it goes like. Like that, it goes back to like the second note for a second. Because yeah, that's kind of like this area is supposed to be kind of bouncy, my boy. I was surprised with that actually. That's pretty good. It only took us what, 2 hours and 10 minutes to get to this point, but that's the second part of the melody done. I should make a music making stream too, Jed. Jed?
Yeah,
You should also try make a music making stream.
I should.
I was talking in general. Who dares?
Who dares talking general?
The Spooky Spoon. Who the Spooky Spoon?
Hold on.
Who's the Spooky Spoon? Where did this guy come from?
Too spooky for me.
I don't know who this guy is.
I have no idea either. There's a YouTube link. I've been banned from the Mickey Mouse Club for inappropriate behavior. That's linked in his bio.
See,
Yes.
very strange. Alright, what to do next? Keep this bit, I think. The second bit, I'm not too sure on. If I do that. Yeah, which one do you think sounds better, this one or not this one? Or this one?
Second one sounds pretty good.
I don't know. Maybe it's this bit that's freaking me out. I like that. Do this. I think I just leave it. Kind of sounds like, this last bit kind of sounds like Zelda. Right, Control C. Right, I need to add a transition. And then bow 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 bow. I might steal that chord progression actually. Dow 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 dow. I want to do. What I want to do for some of the music is have it like old infomercial bits playing, or radio adverts playing. Some of it. Fuck. bow, bow, da, 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 da. Wait, what does this sound? If I do this. Hmm. Oh wait, I got it. It goes. I'm gonna turn this up on 32. But if I decide what kind of made my music sound like my music, I guess I'd go for like my melody kind of patterns, because I try and have like a very specific kind of style I go for. I think if I had to decide what your music sounded, what made your music sound like your music, Jed, I would say it was like I guess like the synth you use.
Yeah.
I think there's like a specific one I hear quite a lot, which like I can't really describe it, but as you said, but there's definitely something. It's hard to describe, I think. One of those things you can't really describe. Yes. I like that quite a lot, actually. What do you think about that, Jed?
Very good.
I think I might go with this down one down first. It'll go. It's not organized in the center. One. And I do that. Well, I think one part of my music I want to use a lot is these sound effects. Like, I think I like using those a lot in my music. Right. Oh. farm. Alright, let's see the sounds. Hmm. Oops, chinky, seriously. I might bring this entire thing up. You go to bed? Farewell, Lance.
Goodbye, Lance.
I'm not sure. What if I this and then, because I feel like it was a bit too repetitive in this. Hmm. May do that. Zoom in. You're right, Jed. What the fuck was that? Yes. No. Being killed. Dude, what would you do if a little gremlin man came into your computer and started typing away?
I'd be very sad.
I might have an idea, a big brain idea. Big voice. This, bring this up. Yeah, my brain's tickling me.
Why is it tickling you?
Because I'm getting a thought.
What thought are you getting?
A thought in regards to the timing of the song. Oh my god, I've been working on this for 2.5 hours and I'm still in this section, tweaking it. I suppose it's worth it. It sound good. Yeah, okay, that's what I want. I do this, back out there. Think of art. I feel like I'm not supposed to take this long working on it. I'm not sure. How much progress do you usually make in a day, Jed?
Pardon?
How much progress in a song do you usually make in a day? You're working on it.
If I think really hard, I can get around quarter to a half of it done.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Day. It just depends, because it's either really easy or really hard.
Hmm. I don't know. I've done.
It's really easy, and like I can complete a whole song in the day. Others, it just takes ages.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be like that. Cause when I was working on that chiptune piece, I finished that quite easily.
Mm.
I don't know. It felt like that one. I definitely felt like I was making music properly, like on the fly and stuff. I felt pretty cool making that. But hell yeah, this is like freestyle some of it. As it came out pretty good. I want to get one of those mini keyboards to plug into my laptop. I don't know. I feel like the pauses are too long. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know how I feel if these pauses are too long in the second half. What do you think, Jed?
Let's have a listen.
Okay, tell me if you think these pauses on the second half are too long. Okay, I'll start you about halfway through the first bit, so you can reference it. Right, this bit. Okay, and now the normal pauses.
I don't really see a difference.
Second half is like I just got a Fortnite ad for a stream. Yeah, I'm kind of a Fortnite gamer.
Fortnite gaming.
We're making music for the cartoon.
I'm also working on my own. I shall show you before stream end.
Ooh.
Well, I have been like working on it for a few days now, but it's not done.
You should have said that. You should have just started working on it now, and then just show me like a half complete song.
I've done that before actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I've like showed you a half completed song and said, "Oh, I've done it now," and then I just work on it more. And
Bastard.
I like kind of gaslight you into thinking it's like the original version. Also, I only have 6 planets places to go for D&D.
Because he's been working on like every day at lunch. It's just him sat there writing away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good on you, Tom. Good on you, Thomas Brown.
Jed. Thomas mentioned that your character has like the little thing from like Cyberpunk where like you can like plug it into stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the sort of thing.
I came up with an idea for you. If you liked it. The idea is like, you know how there's cyber psychosis in the game.
Oh yeah.
So my idea is like when you're plugged into a machine, like depending on how big it is, like you're like controlling like a giant security system or something. Say like every
Yeah.
turn you have to like do like a concentration check against like your like a wisdom or something, and every time every roll, every turn it gets like harder. Because the idea is like you're kind of resisting like kind of like a Dr. Octavius situation.
Yeah.
Where you're trying to like resist the computers like effect over you.
That's a cool idea.
So like
Yeah, that'll be good.
it adds like a bit of extra challenge to it. So you can do it. So depending on what it is, so like say if it's like hacking to like a minus roll to each step or something.
So, like, say if it's like a camera system, if it's just like a regular camera system, like 3 cameras,
If it's
gives
like,
you
yeah.
like a small advantage. It's not that hard. But then if it's something like a turret
So,
system,
So if you're
where you
like
can,
if you're like plugged
easily
into like
one-down
Area
enemies,
51
it's
security
really hard.
system,
Yeah.
because my idea is my character's like a mask. You know that pop band with like the freaky eyes in Cyberpunk?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that the Maelstrom?
I think so.
Or is it like an actual band?
No, it's got like basically like the little screen eyes.
Yeah, it might be Maelstrom you're talking about.
I don't know, but my idea is like, so he's got like a my character's kind of like my character's kind of based off of Star-Lord, as I mentioned, and the idea is his mask is like where his like eyes are is it kind of so he can put his mask on and wear it in space and shit, and his eyes are like little digital screens, so like he has like little digital like pupils, like 2 little square pupils that you can see. It's like an old CRT screen kind of a deal.
I have an idea for like my character because I was thinking that like his tongue got cut out, and then basically I have to like work enough money to like get it replaced with like a metal tongue, and it has like a cool ability where you can like change your voice, so you can be either really intimidating or like really deceiving, but it's like a role, like a kind of hard role.
What you could do, you could have like a hat of disguise, but instead it's for your voice.
It's like the Benny Gesserit like voice that was in the movie, but instead of like forcing people to do things, it just like kind of even makes them intimidated.
Hmm.
Or
What you could do, Jed, for your voice, if you're like a cyberpunk-esque kind of a deal, you could have it so that your voice box is modified. So you
yeah,
could
that,
like
it kind of was.
if you can like hold on, it's like if you could there's like a hat of disguise, but like for your voice box, so you can have anyone's voice.
Oh, that would be cool. I can like kill like an enemy and like wear their uniform, and then I can pretend to be their voice.
So
Wait, it was like what the Predator does in the movies,
Mm.
where it like analyzes their voices and then you like kind of clone them.
But like so, but the thing is, like if it's like maybe what you could do is you can analyze their voice and everything, but you can't analyze their native tongue, if you know what I mean. If like if you analyze like an alien voice and you don't know the language, you can just analyze the voice, but you can't analyze what they're saying.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, I think.
So you don't know what they're saying, but you can like kind of speak it.
You can so you have a voice that's to say, but you don't know what their language is.
Yeah, what they're
I
like.
mean, you
saying.
could do depending on your character. I'm not sure what Thomas will allow and what won't allow.
Yeah.
You have like Google and Translate embedded in your brain. But
That would probably be like a thing.
I was thinking for my character though, I could have like a Johnny Silverhand kind of a deal where he's like he used to be like a band, but he turned to like a space pirate or whatever, or space terrorist.
Yeah. So Thomas, what do you think to my idea with like the modified like tongue? I have to like work for like a modified tongue layer in the game that can like make me like really intimidating and also like copy of people's voices.
Jack's
But, like,
character
it's
is a
really hard.
perfect aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
Aesthetic. Ged's story and stuff fits in very well. James' character as a whole fits in extremely well. Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard the Benny Gesserit voice. I was thinking that could be an intimidation voice that I was gonna do.
The Benny
Or
Jezza
could-
voice. Oh,
Yeah, do you know the voice that the woman does to control people?
Oh, in Dune, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what it's
like,
called?
Yeah, it's called The Voice, but it's mainly used by the Benny Gesserit. So I was gonna like think like
Well, what you could do, Jed, is
Dune could be an actual thing in the lore, and like an actual movie in the lore, and like I watched it and I like modified the voice.
what you could do, Jed. Instead of it being an intimidation thing, if you come across someone who also has like cybernetics in their brain and shit, you can like try like hack them with the voice maybe.
Oh, that'd be cool. Like like certain radio waves,
Hmm.
I like kind of hijack their signals.
Yeah.
I could
That'd be
like a
cool.
useful
That'd be
thing
cool if
like
like also, if
radios.
like in the future or like robot of cybernetics worked with like radio waves for some reason.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine like a
Yeah, sonar.
sonar. I can imagine like a little like a device on the head, like a small antenna just coming out of the head, but like not at the top, but like the side, and you can hack it, and it's like how what they used to talk and stuff. Or I can just like grab it and rip it out, and just be it would be just very painful.
Like Mortal Kombat, you refer to his spine.
Yeah. I think with D&D, I think it's like a cool idea to like make a thing
Finish him.
where it's like you can base your like weapon off of like stuff you like,
Hold on, Thomas,
but
do you want to join
might,
the voice chat?
but like
Yeah.
you can make it so it's just because what I've done with my Mantis blade is it's basically just a long sword, but
Hmm.
it's just like reskinned.
Oh yeah,
It's like
Thomas, tell me about it. You can like unsheath your arm or something.
yeah, it's
Oh, nice. Oh.
brown,
Well,
brown man.
well, let me share my screen. Right. But yeah, that'd be a good idea. So like,
But-
how does your metal arm work?
So essentially, what I can just do is, it's literally just like it's a normal looking arm, but then it just kind of just unravels itself,
Hmm.
and then like a blade comes out, and that's it really.
That'd be cool. I like how all your characters always have like a metal arm.
I suppose that's my unique thing. Thomas is like always a cat boy. You are. I don't know about you, Jack.
Oh, mine's been Catboy this time.
Yeah. I was cat folk, then I went to human now.
I know, I've gone from human to catfolk. I was
But,
gonna say, my idea for my character, Jed, was he had like a mask that's kind of like, it has like AR capabilities, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's augmented reality. I help him like see shit, so it's kind of like the Iron Man mask.
Oh, I get that's like a cool
Mm.
thing.
And my idea was, is like, if you're hacking, if you hack into like a computer, a security system, is I can
Yeah.
like see it in the corner of my like mask.
Oh, like the camera's view. Pop.
Like if I wanted to, like for a turn, I'd do like a concentration roll. Then I'd like I focus on the cameras.
But yeah, I like the balance idea of that. The more effective the things I hack are in like situations.
Oh, that's
the
what.
harder it is
So
to
that's what I
control
was
myself.
thinking though, because it'd be a good idea. So it'd be cool to so you can like basically hack anything, but it's like high risk, high reward.
Yeah,
Like maybe if it's the case if like you hack anything too big, you can like permanently affect your rolls.
mm.
So like if you like try hack like a giant security system and you like fail miserably, you'd like fucking get like mentally destroyed.
Yeah, like my brain is kind of fried for a bit, and I'm knocked out. Or whatever.
That's what my idea was. Like if you fail a roll, you're like knocked out for a turn of you.
Yeah,
Like,
and my like robotics kind of lose their edge.
because that's what I was thinking. Because like it was a case of like, say if we go against that one like mega corporation thing that Tom I think I saw.
Yeah.
If you like just try hack that without any like thing,
Like,
like you like
imagine-
they have like an antivirus, anti-hacking kind of a deal. Like you plug it in, and your electronics get fried.
Yeah,
It's like goddamn like GTA Secure Serve.
It's you get to. It's just like the idea that you plug in and you do like one of those capture things.
yeah.
Mm.
Please select all the photos with a thing. Because my idea was I'm not sure if I should be a bard or what else of a role I can be. But I've heard,
Obviously, because you're using cat folk, I have said that you can use anything Pathfinder. I mean, you could be anything you want, basically, but yeah, I'd say stick to the roles for a D&D, because I don't know how to handle a new role
But
Yeah, creating a
yeah.
whole new class set probably isn't. Making new weapons and shit would probably be good. It's like kind of like future laser weapons.
I would
Yeah.
'Cause that's a bit that's way easier than making an entire class set. You know the way we're balancing it out.
I was because what I tried to do with my character, like to aim, is like have that aura of like mystique, like you can't see his face because it's
Mm.
always like he's always in this fucking outfit. Jesus Christ! If my character takes off his outfit, after like he, he's gonna fucking kill everyone from his smell. I can just imagine that. I can, there's like a special attack I can do is I can like slightly unzip my suit and it releases like a poisonous gas out.
Hasn't shouted in years.
Plus
Yeah.
10 toxic damage.
Yeah.
Thomas, you have to make one of the secret bosses we can face Germa.
I say Germa on a screen like after all these years. He's like being his conscious has been digitalized.
No, he's like Mr. House or whatever from like Fallout New Vegas.
yeah, like that.
We got there's like a planet called like Twitch Planet or something. It's like night.
It's,
Wait,
it's
no.
just in constant damnation.
Actually, no,
Like,
I might
everything's
steal
burning.
that from my idea because I was gonna do a campaign for it's like a short campaign where it's like a D&D based like a Twitch internet based city like Night City, but like based off like the internet and Twitch and stuff. That'd be a fun like one shot to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think I told you about it. But my idea was like a Yumi's gone missing, the character of a Yumi. So that's why I'd be DMing, and then like you like Jed, yeah, you and Jed, Josh, you know, Roxas and Sephi all have to like go for this like Night City-esque Twitch-based city, like Germa, like.
Dude,
Like,
we
instead,
just-
like you wake up instead of Johnny Silverhand, it's Germa.
Germa,
Like-
Germa.
Yeah, there's like that one animation show me like where it's like Thunder Mountain. No, someone should edit over the trailers instead of "Wake the fuck up, Samurai." Is if I put you in a meat grinder, and the only thing that comes out is your eyeball, you're probably dead.
I saw like Germa Gets Scared compilation. It was the funniest thing ever.
My God,
Because he really freaks out.
he does.
I love this show. It's so funny. You gotta see it for yourself.
I don't
But
like these pauses. They're either too short for me or too long. I think this
but I was
is gonna be one of those things I have to come back to later.
well, I was thinking the way I communicate is like I like communicate through electronics.
You should
So
have
I can,
no, you
like-
should have the Stephen Hawking voice from Moonbase Alpha.
Yeah, I should actually.
Oh yeah. By the way, if you guys like throughout the campaign, if you guys want me to do anything like with your characters, you can DM me. Say like
So like anything secret.
yeah, anything secret. So like say if your character want like for you, Jed. Say if you wanted your character's tongue to be cut out in like the next like few sessions, and you'd have like 2 sessions without speaking, but you'll find your way around that, and then you probably get a cybernetic tongue or something.
What you could do,
Well,
Jed, for your
what I was
character.
thinking is I would like start off with no tongue, and it was like a weakness. So
What you could
I
do,
don't have
Jed, what you could do for
charisma
your
roll.
character is your arm is kind of like a multi-tool. Like you can like press it and like a panel opens up with like a keyboard.
I was kind of thinking that, but I thought it would be overpowered because I was just gonna have like a knife, a gun,
Well,
a fucking hammer. I could like
yeah, not
just
like that, but I mean like
every
you had like a bunch of
Not
like trinkets inside basically. So like you know how you have like that wire you can use to hack into things. You like use your keyboard to hack into
Yeah.
it as well.
oh yeah.
But you could use that as like your text to speech thing to talk.
Mm.
So like you'd open up your arm and use type away, and that's how you'd like fucking speak. The first bit.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was I was thinking like I would just like walk up to you and then I just like awkwardly plug it into your mask and it displays like what I'm saying on screen.
I was thinking that'd be cool if we could have it, because as I mentioned, the whole like security camera idea. If like you're hacking, I can like see what's going off.
Yeah, I can like well, we could do it so like do you know the Mikoshi optics you start with in Cyberpunk? I was thinking like every character can kind of have that thing where they can mark enemies and it will appear in
What
their
we could
eye.
do is Thomas, you know my character, how he has like the visor thing.
Yeah.
He could like have like he could like own like modified contact lenses. So like at the start of the campaign, what we could do is, well, actually, what we could do actually, if we wanted to, is in the future just have it so everyone kind of has like there's like a thing available, like augmented contact lenses that can like mark things. So like in game, say if we wanted to mark an enemy, in lore wise, we could like use the contact lenses just to like put like a highlight around them for our characters. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be a cool like item you could have is like
Well,
these wait, hold on. We could have like these contact lenses that like temporarily like show a person behind a wall, like you know, use it like once, like a day or something. Or, like-
once every long rest.
Yeah, once every long rest, and the idea is like you could use this thing and it would you'd use it, and for like a couple of rounds it would show where someone is. Like you had like for you have to see them first, but if they like duck behind a wall or something, you can like it like highlights them.
Yeah. Well, there is. Well, there is. There obviously has to be a cyberpunky sort of planet. I'm just hinting towards it. Because Jez's character is sort of cyberpunky. James's character.
I'm gonna
is
say we could
very
have like,
cyberpunky.
well, the main like planet we start off could be like this big old like. Isn't that the main planet we start off like basically the safest place because it's like surrounded by like that police thing?
It is the
It's like an
safest place.
orbital
It
station.
is the most
Pirate.
innocent place. It is the most innocent place.
I was thinking we could start in like an orbital space of pirates, because do you know those like places where pirates would like hang out, and there was like no law, and they basically own the place, right? I was thinking there could be like an orbital station with like markets and stuff like that.
What?
but,
So like
pirates.
you know like in Alien Isolation where it's the fucking the main ship you're on is supposed to be like a giant space mall.
Kind of like, do you know? Do you know like the place that's like the skull in Guardians of the Galaxy? Like,
Yeah,
they
no
like
one.
that.
Yeah.
Well,
Stuff like that, but on a smaller scale.
Like I say, what we could do is like the main town, the main like place is the most innocent, but it's also like the most broke because it's got like this a government thing on it, or whatever. It's like sucking them dry for all the money,
Yeah.
and that's like there's like a giant like
That could be
crime
like
thing.
that could be an inventive like side quest where you like help out the poor, like the poor of like,
Yeah,
this town.
we have got like Robin Hood's quest or something, and there's like a character based off like Robin Hood. He's like futuristic,
Mm.
and like he goes around like robbing banks and shit and giving it to poor people.
That's so that's basically Sephi's character.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like I say,
Yeah.
I think for my character's backstory, it's gonna be a case of he was like a rock star, like Johnny Silverhand.
Oh, like a rocker boy, yeah.
Yeah, because everyone on that ship is like orphans. So I want my character to not be an orphan, but like he can't go back to his family, or else they'll be put in danger.
No, you're the Make-A-Wish employee that comes round. Like there's an orphan dying, like of cancer.
I was
or
tempted to make it so my dad canonically owned like an orphanage, and he said that there's like suspiciously 5 children missing. That could be
Well,
my idea was.
they wasn't they're not all orphans, as in like they went to orphans.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I was just be like a joke. But my idea for my
Yeah.
character's backstory is like he's again kind of like Johnny Silverhand, so like he's a rock star, but he didn't like the government, so he started like doing shit to get against them. Obviously, then getting on their bad side,
Yeah.
and that's why he's like kind of like on the run.
Dude, there's so many connections each of your characters can make, dude, with each other. Because you can link a lot. So Jack's character can link with Roxas's character and Jez's character, James's character, and Sephi's. Basically, all the characters.
Well,
Jez
I gotta say, I wanted my character to be like the pseudo leader, but basically the one who kind of like how
Well, I
like
mean, I was just saying, you know, like a lot, like everyone links with everyone in a great way, and it just is almost just perfect, you know. I just need ProCube.
Also, I'm thinking of changing my drone design.
Yeah.
to, this. It's from Dune. It's called.
oh,
the
is
Hunt-
that one of those like really small thingy?
It's like the really small device, and it can like kind of drill through walls essentially. And
Okay.
it can detect enemies based on movement because the camera's kind of shit, like canonically.
Well, I mean that could be kind of cool, but it has to be like really balanced. I think.
Well, I suppose that's the thing.
Wait, Jed, what you could do is have it like Spider-Man's drone in Spider-Man: Homecoming, where like it comes off as like it's like a little guy like embedded into his outfit. Like that kind of acts like a security drone.
That's what I was kind of thinking. I can like.
Oh, so it's not. It wouldn't kill people. It would just like be really small and fly around.
Yeah, it'll be like a very small recon drone, but because it's so small, the
What you
camera
could do,
quality is,
Jed,
like,
instead
shit.
of having, yeah, you could have it so like it's like the Predator or whatever, like the things from Until Dawn, where like it detects movement. You can't see
Yeah.
what specific things are, but you can see like where movement is.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Of.
Yeah,
That
I think that could work. Not too overpowered, because you can't exactly see what's going off. You just can see where movement is in the area.
Yeah.
We'd have to probably Thomas would just have to sort out what the ranges are on it.
I was gonna say what I'll call it. I did
It's
say
canonically
people
a
can
short range, so I
people
was
can have,
thinking.
like, what am I call it? People can have like 4 different things like Jedda's had. Well, 3 to 4 things, and no one has used any of those except yeah.
I'm using them. I got the mask. I got the boots.
Because I was thinking
Yeah.
drone. I was thinking the Hunter Seeker drone. What I was actually thinking is that instead of it just being to scout the whole place out entirely, I was thinking we could do like it can only do one room at a time. So before we advance in each room, it like scouts out movement.
Yeah, so it sort of like pre-makes like.
Well, what we could do is like the battery on it's really shit.
And I was thinking because it's so small, I can kind of like build a lot of them, so that I would have like 3.
Well, what we could do, Jed, with
They're
mine.
easier to detect because they're like kind of loud when drilling.
What we could do with mine and your cat. Well, we actually for your drone, we could make a mosquito have a sound. So
Well, yeah,
like
that's what I was kind of thinking.
so it's kind of easy to detect, but it's small enough. So like it probably.
They don't actually know what it is. They just think it's kind of a.
Unless they also know what they could know what it is if they know specifically what. So like, say if you come across like other cyber junkies or whatever.
Maybe it's like a specific optics can detect it. Like
Do you know?
special enemies?
Do you know at casinos what are the people like at the tables who like
the dealers.
switch out the Yeah, the dealers. Thank you.
But yeah, well, I think it could be good. I was thinking. What was I gonna say? I was thinking of mine and your character, Jed. What we could do is, you know how you can like plug into things.
It's called the croupier, Thomas. That's what they're called, the croupiers.
Or the copiums.
I'm just gonna say dealers.
Yeah, dealers are probably people will probably go that is.
Well, yeah, it'll be an easier name.
But yeah, what mine and your character could do, Jed, since you can plug into things, is like we can like exchange things. It's like you can plug in your thing into my mask, and then we can like link shit together. So like if you're hacking or something, I can see like what's going off. So like if maybe it'd be a case if you're hacking it, and then you can give me control of it.
Yeah.
So like you'd be like kind of like a intermediate. So like what would be is that you're directly plugged into it, and then maybe either I can tell you, I can like tell you what to do, or like I can have like think, hello girl, we're making music and talking about D&D. But yeah, I think yes, I'm gonna say my character's backstory is probably gonna be he was part of a band, and
I
then
was
like
making a cyberpunk like thing, and the classes were like, to do with the game. I was gonna have like a class called the Rocker Boy, which basically gives you like high charisma and stuff like
Is- is
that.
it just-
But then like the weakness is that everyone kind of recognizes you, and you can't really travel the streets freely.
well, yeah. I've just been playing the same bit over and over again. Right, okay, it's this bit I need to work. But yeah, because I wanted my character to like just not be like an orphan. So the reason my character doesn't have a family is he just can't go back to them, alright, so they put in danger.
I am the danger.
We should do that. Have like a side mission where we have to like make meth.
Like we like did drugs or something to make like short cash. That's what you should do, Thomas. You should have like short gigs around the fucking map.
Yeah, it's side missions.
Yeah,
Well, that's
and
that's
they
really
like
funny.
make quick cash.
Yeah, there will be stuff like that. Yeah.
Kind of like what in like GTA 5 campaign, where there's like little gigs that give you like 5k or something, but then something compared to like the heist and main missions that give you like millions.
Mm. But I like the idea. Yeah, I think my characters. I need to figure out what my character's mask can actually do. My idea is
I will be right back.
it's kind of like nanotech, so you can take it off and it's either does like what does like Star Wars masks does. It kind of wraps around his head or something, or like it's actually just like a pair of goggles and he puts on it and it forms into like a full mask. But yeah, what you could do for like, the main town, as I said, like when we start off, Thomas, is again it's like a night city kind of a deal. Where, like it's really like you say, so maybe it's like the slums of that planet. So it's like where we come from, there's like a high crime rate, and we all like owe like people lots of money or something.
Well, basically, well, I mean, basically everyone's backstory is they owe them their lives, basically.
Well, mine's pissed off. I've directly pissed off the government.
Yeah, so you probably would owe your life, meaning you have a bounty of death. Bring back dead. You know?
Bring back Dead or
yeah.
Alive.
You, James, Jed, Roxas. I don't know if Sephi hasn't brought me their backstory yet. And ProCube, I don't know anything about ProCube. Yeah, what we call it. You will be starting on I guess the most friendliest island you could be. Well, no, not the friendliest. The average D&D island. Like basically like a tavern sort of feeling sort of island. It's like average real life sort of stuff. People go on their merry way. There's sometimes like small crimes like pickpockets, stuff like that.
Well, that's what I mean. It'd be like it's kind of a bit of a like the rough part of town, I guess. Nothing crazy, but
Yeah, there probably would be like at least one thieves haven somewhere in the city, I guess. But I doubt that you might be going there because The reason why you are there is either you've been called there, or you've just been on your travels and you've got a message from this mysterious someone.
Gonna say, if you not got anything like law concrete down, what you could do is just say like if this is like the safest, like the most hidden in a way place from the government you can get on this planet or something.
Yeah, I mean,
And, like-
probably the government knows about a
Well, what I mean is like we could say that, and then like suddenly we're in this bar, and then suddenly the government like do a raid on it, and then that's how we like kind of like get forced together. So, like we're like all in this bar trying to hunker down away from like prying eyes, and then all of a sudden like the government comes in and raids, and we gotta like come together, and that's why we all run off on a ship, like my ship or like my stolen ship, should I say?
Well, that's basically the events that lead up to everything is supposed to be you're in the bar, you talk a bit, something's in it for you, and also your morals. Basically, you get to fight for what's good, I guess,
it.
in your
Google
opinion.
is like, from the sounds of it, we're all like anti-heroes kind of a deal.
I
Yeah.
have an idea for your mask, Jack.
Hmm.
So it's like a two-sided display mask. So on the inside, like you can see all your HUD and shit.
Yeah.
On like the display on the outside, what other people can see, you can like do an intimidation thing where you like post images and like you put like scary images.
Ducks on the internet.
Yeah, essentially, I had an idea, like a system where like each sort of planet and each of like the locals have their own like folklore and monsters and shit.
Well,
And you can like for each area, you can kind of take advantage of that.
well, what you could do, to be fair, with your vocal thing, you could like imitate what they would sound like.
Yeah, and like you can imitate like kind of the image.
Well, what?
Essentially.
Well, the way my things work is not like I've got like a display thing. I've got like two like circle thingies. Well,
Yeah. I don't know.
well, like I can like change what's on those. Typically, they're just like like little squares, show like pupils. But I could probably like change them. Cause I was thinking of a funny bit I could do is when like when my characters like rummaging around like a casino or something like, in the back rooms, and they find like a Playboy magazine, and then you know how it like printers work, how like it scans across.
Oh god, yeah.
It just shows like my a line going across my character's eyes while I'm just like copying these things.
No, what you should do is like you should have like a sort of, you know, like those fucking MP3s of like photos being taken. You should have one of those. Is when you
like-
like a Playboy magazine, it just goes.
They like flash white for a moment, show like I'm taking a photo.
Yeah.
And we
And
could
then
do
it-
a bit if we ever like
And
wanted.
then-
If
and
we
then
ever
you
if we
put, like,
ever
a printer slot. You have like a printer slot on your neck, and the image comes out.
if we ever go into like a strip place or whatever, we could just have like a bit where like a stripper like reveals her boobs, like we're all like flabbergasted, like sat sort of silently, but just see like a flash from Mike Mask as I've taken a photo.
I'm so flabbergasted. I talk without a tongue.
No, like our jaws drop like in like cartoon. We all just like stood down in front of it and just. Ching!
It's like it's like the Quagmire thing, where he goes in the church.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me find it.
because I was
Um,
thinking what I could also do is like I have like a little internet browser in my thing as well. So I could do like bits where like where we're trying to like play cards or something, and like I bluff like I like against like this big mafia boss that I know how to play cards, so like we're trying to play it like for our lives or something, and then I like roll a good bluff, and to everyone else it seems like I'm playing normally, like really well. But it just shows, it cuts to my turn, and I just say like, oh, I'm fucking inside my monitor. I'm like frantically searching how to play fucking
Okay.
cards, some shit.
Yeah. I was my character's basically neutral evil. He doesn't like care for really anyone, and he'll basically just do what he does.
Well, that's just neutral then.
But like to the point where he like causes more suffering than there needs to be.
It's just a dickhead, basically.
Yeah,
Uh.
like neutral evil essentially. And yeah,
I think my character would be like neutral good. Yes, he's not like, I don't know. He goes out. He's like kind of like a party boy, I guess.
yeah. I was thinking that my
'Cause-
character only talks when he needs to.
Because I think my character is a mix of like Star Lord and Rennie Silverhand. That's kind of what my inspirations are going for. But like, he means well, but he can get out there.
My character is basically just like V, but without the voice,
Mm.
essentially.
I thought V was anti-hero.
Yeah, he kind of is. But like he also just like he can kill people if he wants to. Like he could just go around killing civilians and such.
What I might do for my character is give him like a fucking, his main weapon's like a boosted baseball bat. So it's like a baseball bat where there's little thrusters on it that like make the
Oh, that would be. That it adds extra force, but like you can only use it ever so times.
yeah. It'd be like a kind of like a skill check, or like, you know, like how like wizards have like spells they can do.
Yeah.
Like I'd have to like, we can have it so like batteries are like a valuable item, and they allow you to like kind of like temporarily boost your stuff.
Yeah.
So
It's
like,
kind of like a special abilities in games.
mm,
Like you can activate like a special attack, sort of thing.
'cause I think either that or like I'd make a custom gun.
Don't do Skippy.
I'm gonna make Skippy. I'm gonna make Skippy. I'm gonna make fucking Skippy. Thomas, you have.
Thomas, no.
Okay, Thomas,
please,
There's this
please.
character in Cyberpunk where it's like a gun with AI. It's like Jarvis, kind of.
But way more annoying.
It goes bomb, bomb, and then it's really good. I might make that as a character. You should make it as a character. It's like a gun with like an AI in it. So like he talks to the guy using it.
And whenever he's like waiting, so whenever he's like processing anything, he goes bomb bomb beedom, and
It's so aggressive. He goes bomb, bomb, beedom, bomb, bomb.
like sometimes when his like code malfunctions when he's just sitting around or something, he goes bomb, and then that's it.
I like the idea. Like, it'd be a cool idea though. Yeah, bomb. Oh, Prokip, hello. We're just talking about D&D right now. You there, Thomas?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just working on.
He's contemplating on whether Skippy should be added to the game.
You do it. You could give the ship an AI. I mean that. Oh wait, I just thought. You know how you want your characters, Thomas?
Yeah.
You know how you want your character to be like? You could be the ship, like the AI in the ship.
The AI. There is an AI on the ship.
Oh, that'd be a cool idea though. Like, there's like an AI on the ship that's like really pissed off that we stole it, and then that could be the character you control.
Just like
So like, what we do is once we first steal the ship, we get into the air, and then the ship goes, "Oi, what do you think you're doing?" And like shuts off the ship, and we have to like try to convince it to let us use it.
and if it like doesn't work, then I have to like hack
Yeah.
into it or something. Get it to work.
Like you have to like hack into it. And he goes, "Oi, get the fuck out of my system!" And he like fucking zaps you. And then what we could do if you were to do that,
I was
Thomas,
thinking what I could do.
is
I was
like
thinking-
have it in like, so we have like radio comms between us, and he and like the AI can also like fucking talk through it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And that's how you like guide
Yeah.
us. So like you'd hack into like either mine or Jed's like eyes or mask or whatever, like a camera of us or something.
I was
or
thinking.
if we do go for like the little eye thingy thing I suggested, we could have that like he hacks into that, and that's how he sees stuff.
Yeah. If you guys are like very unmoral, in some cases, like obviously you're allowed to be, because you know
Mm.
it's your decision. But I guess your captain, he's a bit less unmoralized. He has good morals, but for the right reasons.
Yeah.
So if you are trying to kill an innocent old lady on the street who is 100% innocent with no sarcasm, he will most likely tell you to back off, maybe even point a gun at your head. So,
But
But that's what I was,
if you were to do that, then
that's what I was thinking though. Like, if you were to go down the AI route, you could have like guns that are like embedded in the wall. So we tried to do something like we like press like self-destruct button, and then like 15 guns just come out the walls straight at our head.
I was like thinking, as a small little gimmick I could do, like when I'm hacking the ship and he like zaps me, I get like mildly annoyed, so I just like punch the ship and he goes, "Ow, you bastard!"
He opens a trap door and you get sent out in space. We have to go get you.
That hurt me.
No, you can have like you can give him like a proper voice.
Like he's like an
But
English.
it's like Jarvis kind of, but like more
like
personality.
essentially.
Hey, hey, no touching my walls.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then what you could do is like if we ever have what we could do is have fucking I don't know, some like a if we did have like the AI gun, maybe you could hack into that maybe that's like what you use as like a vessel to like go around with us. Like my character has like a gun and then you hack into it and add like AI to it.
Oh.
So like
God.
whenever I'm trying to shoot, you you're just going, you have terrible aim.
Or he can like whenever he like feels bored, he can like turn on the safety and prevent you from firing.
Yeah, like I'm like trying to shoot, and then whenever you feel like it, you could just fucking like lock the gun. What you could do as well, if you do that, is have like one of his threats is like we could like so like when we first break into the ship and get off world, like we just like we immediately get guns pointed at us from like the walls. Going, oh, what are we doing? We just all stood there like our hands up. It's like this fucking like AI ship trying to shoot us down. Right, I think that bit is done for now. I think I may have finished this first half long. There's pauses. It's the fucking pauses again. I can't get the pauses right. They're always slightly too long.
Yeah, I get that as well in my music, whether it's like out of place and it's really hard to put it back.
It's literally like 1 inch of a thing too long. But if I take it back by 1 square, it is just ever so slightly too short.
I
Oh.
get that.
It's getting
Well,
annoying.
I'm actually really excited to do this like D&D thing. I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's why I want to work on it so much, because I kind of do want it. Like, obviously, it can't be like perfect, but it is turning out.
Well, I mean, if it was perfect, it would get boring.
Yeah, it is turning out very much like I wanted it to.
I thought you were just gonna go doon 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 doon. I'm like, doon.
Ow. Ow.
It's
sounds like you're about to play jazz music.
Nope, do that. Part of me wants to truly participate in the campaign, but it'll half just want to look at it and watch the chaos happen.
I suppose I'm gonna do half and half because I'm.
Well, your
wait,
character's
not
like
quite-
supposed to just kind of be like the ominous guy in the back.
Yeah, I'm kind of like the ominous guy in the back that kind of steps in when things go wrong.
Oh wait. So ProCube, are you playing a character or are you or are you not?
If
a
anyone
quick
has like
question.
second guesses of like being a major character, but like still wants to kind of be in, we could make it so like they're like an AI,
We could,
or like they could make him like a pet, like a talking pet.
wow, to
Do
fucking
you know
lure
like
them.
the thing in like the Wolfenstein 2 thing, where like
Uh,
a cat interfaces with a monkey, and
You could-
it has like it's really intelligent. We could do something like that.
you could like
There we go.
Well, it's quite a while away. It's not like too far, but it's quite a while away from like the starting thing. I want to be a character, and I will. And I like the whole challenging thing, but I can't morph it. Shit, into a character.
How tall should I be?
How
Like,
tall?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'll tell you, in real life, like 6'3".
Oh,
I want to go 6'5".
Being taller.
So,
yeah, I think 6'5".
are you saying that you
Fun?
can't like play like a character? Like you can't like you don't feel like you can be that character that you want to be?
I'm predicted to be 6'5" very soon.
Wait, you're nearly 6'5"?
Yeah.
I thought I was like, we're at the same height, so am I nearly 6'5"?
No, I'm like predicted to be 6'5".
Oh,
I'm not. So
I'm probably
6'5" in the higher, so I have no idea. I could just like barely reach 6'5", or I could reach like 6'7".
I think if you reach
Well-
6'7" at that point, it's just inconvenient.
Yeah,
you
'cause I
do-
can barely get into my car. By the way, I can barely get
ProCube?
into the car.
If you do want to be in the campaign, but also you sort of don't, you can be in a couple one-shot sessions, like inside of the campaign. Because
yeah.
what I'm thinking of doing, is introducing other people to the campaign, but they only join in for like 2 or so sessions.
Or it could be really fun
And
to have
go
on
through, like-
for a special.
Yeah. So basically, what I was thinking, you go to a planet. Say like Orc wants to join, and he's like free for like two weekends.
2 weekends, Blizzard.
Say if we're doing it on like a Saturday or something, and Orc wants to do it with us, so he can join for 2 sessions, and you can go through his sort of like story, helping maybe his crew out, maybe helping him out,
Just custard
or helping
farm.
them out.
I love
And then you
June
get
so
back
much,
to your
my
main
favourite
story.
character.
You could have like
Or-
references.
Or someone like joins, say, just for an example, Gree joins, and
Oh, did Grey want to
They-
join?
pardon.
Did Grey want to join?
I haven't even asked them, but say if Gree wanted to, did want to join, for like a couple sessions, then they could, say like, say Gree's character could be joining your ship for a couple days. You know, their character doesn't really feel like they belong anywhere. So they're just like tagging along with you guys, and then
Oh,
they
Thomas.
find out their real passion, stuff
Sorry,
like that.
yeah, Thomas, sorry to interrupt. I just thought of something that could be good for your character. You could do the whole AI ship thing, but then for your physical, what you could do is like a Johnny Silverhand situation where you kind of project yourself, like your character's form, around. So, like, you still have a character and stuff, but like, you're like a projection of an AI, so you can set like your body and shit.
I'm just gonna go with my original idea. Sorry, but
Aw.
there will be an AI on the ship, but
I was
my character will be in there.
yeah,
As
the
a
character's not really gonna
character.
like kind of commit to Well, do you know like how you can go into casinos and like strip clubs and etc. etc. I'm
Yeah.
like, kind of just wait outside awkwardly, like like a small child.
Yeah, everyone thinks he's really cool and shit, but he's just actually really socially anxious.
Yeah, I don't have a cut off tongue. That's just my excuse. God, but yeah, I'm not really gonna like partake in any of that. I'm just gonna buy essentials and parts, kind of, and then just like game.
I mean, if you want to be a laid-back character, sure. I think I'll test you.
You don't want to gamble, bro?
I'll test you out.
I know how to play like gambling stuff, but I suppose it's not really a part of my character.
No, I know. I'm just saying, maybe
I'm
maybe
gonna.
my character.
You don't
will egg
understand
you
how
on.
much. I'm gonna like force my character like try to befriend yours so much and just make you do shit you don't like.
I have an
I'm gonna like,
idea. What
I'm gonna like
I
drag
do
your character inside of a casino and just make you watch me lose all my money.
what I can do is I can like quick hack your eyes as like payback, and then just like display disorienting shit.
Like the
So, like-
fucking like Five Nights at Freddy's jump scares.
Yeah, it's like all of them.
Like, so, like when I put on next time I put on my mask, it's like fucking the wake
It's
up
the-
meme.
I just imagine it's like still there, like when you take it off, and like the next day you come back to it, it's still happening, and you just like awkwardly wake me up, and it's like, when you're like 4 years old and you go to your mom like at 4 a.m. and said I threw up, but it's instead of that it's just could you please take off the
Well, no,
hacker
I was just
button?"
thinking it'd be really funny if like there's this character who just goes, it's just being followed around by this fucking like catboy, just dragging him around, making him like watch him like do shit.
It's basically like what I'm gonna call it. What's the name in Majora's Mask? What am I call it? I think it's Fairy. Who that goes, hey, hi, hey, hello, hi.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be like that.
yeah.
Hey, listen.
That could be
Yeah,
a
that
ship
one.
AI, maybe. Like have it make it a little fella that only we can see.
You just annoy me. You just like in the end, you just annoy me so much. So I just like permanently shut off your optics, so you can't see.
I can take off the mask.
God, really? Yeah, I can just imagine like your character's really upset over it. And he's really pissed.
Well, Jed, causing pain is your favorite thing to do.
Is
Spent like $50 and it on like Disney Plus Mask when he was like
right. I think
12. And that's what he's been using ever since.
yeah, I think this first bit's done. I think I fixed the timing on it.
I'm honestly looking forward to this campaign.
Yeah. Coolio.
Nobody fucks it up.
Yeah. I only have. I only have like 2 quarrels, which might happen, but they're very low. They're very low.
Yeah, I think the main guy I kind of has my suspicions on who's like gonna be the one to kind of annoy you the most. Is the guy named Adopted?
No, he's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
I was thinking the 2 that might.
SM Bot and Fredboat.
That
Those
might
schemers.
shift it would be what we call it. either James. Actually, no. No, James will probably be the best person to actually pick from the group. Because he's played like way more D&D than me, and Jack, and basically everyone. But yeah, I think James is really okay. Actually, I was gonna say that he might cause trouble, but I think he'll be fine. He's a bit of a wild card, but
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. It could be fun.
You always
but
need
you
to-
just
you always need the wild card in the group.
yeah.
The only problem is people quitting. That's the thing that I was thinking about.
Yeah.
The two people who I was thinking was Roxas and Steffi because
I
they're
mean, Sephi
busy.
seems really.
Yeah. The thing is, I think, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't snoop into people's lives. I don't really ask anyone, to be honest. But they seem very busy. And I told them that it is weekly, and they said, "Oh yeah, we guessed." And I was like, "Okay, good."
Situation, like what happened with Jack's campaign, where it's like I think it was like a few weeks, but then it like all kind of stopped.
It was the
Yeah,
entire
that-
thing slightly too fast.
That's the problem with it.
They all
Mm.
they also got offline at the same time. You know, that kind of scares me.
I think it's just time. I mean, not too bad. I know it's around 8 or 9 they finish school on the week.
Like 8 or 9 for us.
Yeah. But that's
Like,
that's on the
straight at
weekdays.
8. Like straight at 8. Oh.
Well, I mean, if they're doing it on the weekend, it should be.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
the weekend would be a lot
yeah.
better.
I guess it's just it's just a case of just
The
sorting
th-
it
The
out.
3 days. No,
Yeah.
probably the only 2 days is Friday and Saturday that I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do Sunday. Yeah, I can do Sunday.
I was gonna say, it might just be a case of finding out what days would be best like a week beforehand, so we can just make sure we're all ready. Things like, because that's what I do with like when I'm like sorting out streams with people.
Do it like you do it like an hour earlier.
Well, yeah, I do it now early, and I also message them like a week before to make sure to find out what days would be best, just to make sure what I'm planning on streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the stream schedule was supposed to do, but this week's been really this week's a bit busy. Because there's Halloween, there's the
Fireworks.
fireworks. So like, I don't know, I've just been really
I'm
busy.
excited.
Yeah, it's actually you can't come, Thomas, but I'll save you a donut.
That's fine. I mean, I think that I don't want a donut from like for like that's
Yeah.
being made 3 days ago, but
I
I know.
put it in the fridge and I warm it up before I leave school and I put it in tinfoil.
I could just
No, bro.
just imagine like you bring it home and then you put it on like a shrine, and then like 5 months later when we have the next sleepover, it's just there for Thomas to eat. It said, "Eat up, Thomas." It's covered in mold.
I just bring it into school. I bring it axe
Yeah.
throwing. Oh, by the way, when is axe throwing again? Is
I
it?
think it's I think it's the Sunday before, like the Sunday morning before, the 21st, because my birthday's on a Monday.
The 20th.
Yeah, Sunday, 20th.
Right. I thought it was the 17th for some reason. I've done quite well hanging out with you guys recently. I hung out with Thomas years ago, and I hung out with Jed for a day. Balanced out.
Yippee!
I think what I may have done with the second half, I made the entire thing too fast. I think that's why
Maybe.
it sounds a bit off to me. I'll have to fix it later. But I got like I got it down, the notes down I wanted.
Mine is basically like kind of slow aesthetic, like the other thing I showed you, Jack,
Hmm.
where it's like a slow piano thing mixed with synthwave sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of slow,
Hmm.
but
Well,
like it's kind of there.
well, yeah, because this is supposed to be against the cat boxes, the feral cat boxes you come across, and the entire area is supposed to be kind of like bubbly and bouncy. That's why
Yeah.
this first bit's so like bouncy with it.
Actually, I could export it and just show you now. But it'll
Oh.
take a while. It's going to take a while because, you know, BandLab is BandLab.
Well, I might in stream soon because it is almost 1 or 12 even. But yeah, I'll just stick and call afterwards. Actually, yeah, I'll end my Twitch stream for now, and I'll keep calling you guys. I just don't wanna get in trouble by my dad for streaming at 12 in the school night. Bye bye, chat. Bye. Let's say goodbye to chat.
Bye bye, Jack.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye, sillies.